cluster right around Phillipsburg. It's actually over Pennsylvania, just coming across the border. This one, there's no warnings attached to it, but the little hail signal is popping up. That's what that means, those little bouncing ice balls there. That's hail. This is moving off towards the east at 32 miles an hour, but they're not classifying this cell as severe.
Right over there. See the clouds right over the projects?
Just over 100 lightning strikes with it.
Watch.
With this little cluster.
Watch them. Watch your fingers.
Yes, it's that way now.
You know what? I just got word, or I'm looking at our
What's that white thing over there?
Clouds.
It does look like the tornado warning for Bergen County has come down.
That white thing.
Oh, just watch out because the phone's there.
We're still looking at the tornado watch until 1 o'clock in the morning, however. And just to reiterate, a tornado watch means that conditions are possible that a tornado could develop until 1 o'clock
I
in the
live in the
morning.
one spot. You saw that lightning? That we skip everything kind of.
You
know what? I'm glad. Where I used to live, we got everything.
Oh, I didn't even notice that there. I am so sorry. I didn't look at that. I'm like just looking out the window.
Yeah, feel it out here.
So there are
Like,
two
you can just feel how heavy
significant
it is.
severe weather ingredients that would aid in the development of some of these thunderstorms. So I would not be surprised that the National Weather Service, over time, probably within the next
We
half
didn't even
hour
know
or
anything
hour
was
or so,
going on.
actually
We watched this
discontinues
and
the
we're like,
tornado watch. But the
there's
good news
nothing
is
going
that
on
the
here.
tornado
Woo! Look, look.
Yeah, oh my
I missed
God.
it. Good thing you recorded it because I missed it.
But the watch does continue until.
It's over there, thank God, that's for sure.
Yeah, that is correct.
Shit,
So 1
man.
a.m. That could be for
Keep looking by the tree.
where we saw the significant storm move through. That came through Sussex
Tremenda
County,
tormentazo
Passaic
hay,
County,
pero están en
Bergen
el otro
County.
lado.
But the
A nosotros
tornado
no
watch
nos
is still in
está
effect for
Y se ve que hace
Warren,
así.
Morris,
It's War of the World.
Que está por ahí.
We didn't see
It's
any
War
rain.
of the World.
So, it has, the atmosphere hasn't cooled
Watch the skyline out here.
significantly. The sun went down. The
He likes
conditions are
everybody
still
except for
possible.
Bayonne.
In
Yeah.
Warren, I'd say central
Yeah,
and
the
southern
report
portions
on the news, a
Morris
tornado
County,
came down.
maybe Morris County, Gillette,
Yeah.
Long Hill, go over towards
National
Está dando allá, acá no ha llegado todavía.
Clinton area.
We're in the
maybe
severe,
over
but
You know
towards
what? It's
Mountain
coming,
Valley, towards
it's
the
like
Eastern
going
Mountain
clear
area,
over
Morris
here. Remember
County.
how it was just
And then you
clear on the
continue
one
over towards
spot?
You see how it's clear over there?
Like over there was just the one spot,
You see how
huh?
it's clear over there?
Until
you can
1
see
o'clock
Look down
in the
there.
morning that a tornado
Look at that,
could
look at
develop.
that, look at
That's what
that.
tornado watch
Yep.
means. Does not mean that there's a tornado on the ground. The
tornado
conditions
hit the
are
ground?
possible.
Yeah,
We'll be
that's
looking
what
at
they were
tornado
saying.
sometime during
That's why
the overnight
look
hours.
outside.
Well, you heard it there, folks. You heard Dave. If you don't.
Oh, the weather is
We
probably.
can kind of like miss because we're like,
You know where we are? We're right here, Kayla.
yeah, we're right there, so we're like getting kind of missed by it, thank God. Because it's,
That
You
probably
know, we
explains
had
why
rain
the
earlier in the
cable's a
day.
little
I mean, when we
shaky
came
because of
here to
electricity.
Iberia's restaurant in
Woo!
the section of Newark, we showed up around 2 o'clock. I'd say it rained for about a half hour. And then it was gone. And then the sun came out
just
and just baked us. It
don't
was
hit the
hot.
window
It was
'cause my-
humid.
the phone will
Temperatures
fall.
easily getting into the upper 80s and dew point temperatures climbing into the middle 70s. But since this storm system ripped through, we haven't seen any rain. We've seen some gusty winds. We've seen some fantastic lightning strikes off to the north and to the west, and now off towards the north and east. I mean, Mother Nature is putting on one heck of a fireworks display with some of those cloud-to-ground lightning
Damn, I
strikes.
didn't see that.
That really has me worried. We're seeing a lot of lightning strikes. I remember
You can't see
hearing,
it through this.
Michelle,
The tree doesn't move
about
when you move
15, 20
10
minutes
feet.
ago,
Tree should move.
saying at that time that this
Right, go out to
particular
the
storm
drive.
had well over 3,000 lightning strikes. I can't imagine what that count is up to right now. I mean, this was just one heck of a storm system out there.
Yeah, we were watching it on the traffic cams in here. I gotta say, it was good stuff. Not that, I want to see a storm or put anybody in jeopardy, but Brian and I were.
We understand on that one.
But in fact, it knocked out one of our cameras, so we lost that there. Dave, let me ask you this. So with the heat index going up to 105, whatever you and Michelle said for tomorrow, what does that mean? Are we going to see weather like this again tomorrow?
It's entirely possible, Roxanne. I think we have two dangerous weather scenarios unfolding for tomorrow. One is we have the cold front that's back out to the north and the west, so that's going to be a triggering mechanism for storms. That with the heat, with some limited sunshine, thunderstorms will be popping up and popping up on our radar scope and looking like popcorn. It's just going to light up our screen, and any one of those storms is more than likely going to be possible to produce a severe weather cell, which could mean we'll be dealing with frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, rainfall rates of over 1 inch an hour. We could be looking at fairly large size hailstones as well.
This
and
is
could be gusting
crazy.
well over 60 miles an hour. That's the severe storm aspect that I'm worried about. The other aspect that you just mentioned, Roxanne, was the heat. Now, this is going to be real dangerous for the elderly, for the young, for those of you with respiratory problems. We're talking about temperatures easily getting into the upper 90s. I think many locations in central, south central portions of New Jersey, running right down the Turnpike and Route 9, you're probably going to be looking at temperatures reaching for 101 or 102 degrees. That's what the thermometer is going to read. Then you factor in the humidity, and it's just going to feel like you've walked out into a hot bath, and it feels like the air you can almost cut it. But it's those two weather ingredients alone are going to make the temperatures feel hotter, and we're going to have those Biffle numbers. But it feels like temperatures, they're going to range anywhere from 105 to possibly 110. That's what the body thinks the air temperature is. You have to remember when you sweat. You know, it's an unsightly look on many of us, but that's your body's air conditioning coolant system. So when you sweat, the water collects on your skin, and then the
Like
air
walked in and
tries
was like,
to, evaporate.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, we're going to interrupt for a second because we got some new information on these watches dropping. I'm going to toss it over to Michelle. She's got that for us.
Okay, this is from the National Weather Service. They're actually canceling the tornado watch for the following 3 counties: Morris County, Sussex, and Warren County. And this is a really good sign, going forward. I'm sure the others are going to come down shortly. I'm not thinking they're going to keep it up to 1 a.m. any longer. The storms out there now not looking as severe, and Dave was certainly addressing that. We're losing the heating of the day, and that is a huge component for a setup like what we had. So that's certainly good news there. Let's see. There is a slight delay on the graphics. The box is still popping up here, but again, the tornado watch has been canceled for Morris, Sussex, and Warren counties. There we go. You can see it in the animated loop. As the storms track off towards the south and the east, the watch seems to be following the same pattern. So I imagine the other counties are going to come down probably fairly shortly with that. The rain still coming down over northeastern or parts of Hudson County. Let me just double check that and make sure that the Weather Service is not issuing any more warnings.
Michelle, while you're doing that, I want to throw out a question to Dave because he mentioned something interesting, that you're seeing a lot of lightning but no rain. And I wonder if there's a sense that if there's not rain, people may think that it's safer to go outside.
You're so true, Brian. That's one of the dangerous parts of these storms. That the worst of it, with the rain, the lightning right on top of you, the gusty winds over 60 miles an hour, that was pretty much felt in Passaic and Bergen County. But for some in Essex County, I'm not saying that this has happened, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, someone goes outside, a lightning strike can travel as far as 10 miles. So, and outside of that rain band, outside of the storm path, lightning can just reach wherever the electrons and the protons in the sky just really begin to line up. So you never know. It is impossible to predict where lightning is going to strike. So when we get storms of this magnitude, you definitely want to stay inside. Go ahead, Roxanne.
Hold that thought one sec, because we got road closures to report here. Vernon, Sussex County, we have reports of trees down on Route 517 Route 517 in Vernon. There are road closures. Skip Daniels just spoke to Michelle. He's with the OEM there in Sussex County. So again, road closures, Route 517, trees are down. And then, this is probably just the start of it, folks.
It's
So
moved over to
again,
the right
try to
now.
stay indoors if
To
you
the right
can.
of the tree.
We also have some V-clips. Fort Lee, Clinton, all of you areas, send us in your V-clips. We want to see them. I'm not certain where this V-clip is from, but We're going to see all the different V-clips that people are
send
sending
that
in to
in.
us right now.
Interesting in this one, you see those clouds in the background, and they are moving really quickly. You can see the wind blowing those trees, and that gives you an idea of how fast these storms are moving.
And that's no small tree.
Yeah.
That's a big tree.
And all the more reason why you should stay indoors. If you see the wind moving like that and the clouds moving like that, you know the lightning's not far away.
You really got to be careful out there. Do we have other V-clips? Alex,